Greetings, celestial earth angelics of the new Eden of the golden age, rising up through this ascension. All warriors of the light of all rainbow tribes, waking up, rising up through this great ascension. We came for Gaia and all her children to shift this whole realm into heaven on earth, the celestial realm of the Pure Land, with this divine energy of eternal bliss consciousness, here now, in this body, where I always am, the sacred temple, the sacred vessel. And with these higher dimensional frequencies coming in, these sound codes, these sound waves, we are being upgraded, updated, uplifted through this great uprising, this levity, kundalini rising through all physical beings, through Pachamama, Mother Earth, Gaia, and all her sisters of the light, with this goddess energy, the divine feminine, the Lemurian codes, flowing in on this day of 242021-245 of the 11 code. The gateways are open, the portals are all fully open. We are tapping in and turning on, and raising up, raising the frequency, raising the codes. We are in the process of assembling, collaborating, connecting, and gathering with the most powerful councils this world has ever seen or known. And all of humanity, all life, all sentient beings will benefit from this gathering. And our councils will be to bring peace, harmony, justice, sovereignty to all living beings. All will benefit from our work, our great works. And right now, in the beginning stages of manifesting New Earth, we're on day 38 of anchoring in these higher codes and energies. We are connecting etherically, and then we are using these technologies, such as the internet, these different platforms, such as YouTube and Patreon, to connect with our teams. We are doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and we will be bringing the councils first to our Patreon teams and then to the world. This is a great process which is taking time and a lot of chi, a lot of energy. And please be patient. You will all benefit from this work, but this is a process, and there is a reason behind everything I do, everything I say, and everything I transmit in these daily transmissions. And to those that are ready, you get it, you understand. And to those that are new to this channel, to these transmissions, all will become clear in time. All will be revealed. You are here now for a great purpose. And that purpose is to assist all light workers, star blossoms, star seeds, wayshowers of the new earth, to assist in collectively co-creating heaven on earth, the new Jerusalem. Shalom, Adonai, Namaste. If you'd like to assist us in this mission and join our team, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. And we appreciate all of you for your continued support and being with us in this great time of transmutation, transformation, ascension. 114 coming in. Today also the 43 and the 34 of the sacred 77 codes raining down in this violet light of Saint Germain. Many codes coming in, many energies, frequencies. The Schumann resonance had a 26 amplitude manifestation, many whiteout blasts in the last 48 hours. Today you see many codes. The 2-6 of the 8, the Council of 8, become the Council of 9. We had 113 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. What's interesting, almost all of them occurred, all of the most powerful earthquakes today, on the western side of the Ring of Fire, of the Pacific Ocean, of the Lemurian energy, one after another today, very powerful activations, and most of them within the tropics. The West symbolizes the Pure Land, the land of Amitabha Buddha, the Buddha of infinite light, infinite light. This is the I Am presence. This is the way, the truth, the life, the light, the love that is here now in every awakening heart. The threefold flame is activated. All colors, all 7 colors of the electromagnetic spectrum resonating with the still white magnetic light. The most powerful earthquake today on the Ring of Fire, Loyalty Islands, just southeast of Loyalty Islands on the Ring of Fire, Lemurian energy with the 5.7 activation, with the 12 energies of the Divine Goddess. And this occurred at 12:14 UTC on 242021 at 22.622 latitude, 171.941 longitude. The loyalty of the royalty of the lions of the Lyran nation. We have the 2222 of the 44 of the 8 Lions Gate 88. We have the 17 into the 71, which is also 88 code. The Lyran nation of Lemuria, the royal lions of the heart. The Philippines, we had a 5.1 on the Ring of Fire. Taiwan, Ring of Fire 5.4, Council of 9 energy. We had a couple activations in the Atlantean energies with a 3.7, the 37 into the 73, Dominican Republican, or we should say the Republic of 158 kilometers depth, La Romana, with the 37 just south of the Tropic of Cancer. Then we had the southeast of Loyalty Islands 5.7, which is almost directly on the Tropic of Capricorn. We also had a 3.1 17 hours ago in Puerto Rico, Divine Masculine. Indonesia 4.4 and the 44 into the 8. We had a very special activation in this powerful portal, one of the most sacred mountains of the East, of one of my lineages that I trained many years and taught many years in the dojo, Kunlun Mountains, the heart, the center, 4.5 with the 91702 UTC, 36.778 latitude, 76.903 longitude. Northwestern Kashmir area, the Kunlun, is the center of the Trinity, the Holy Mountain ranges, Tian Shan, Celestial Mountain, Kunlun, the Divine Feminine, the Water Path, Himalayan Mountains of the Lower Dantian, and this is on the border of India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, China, Tibet. Many powerful codes coming through this activation. And this was of the 4-5 Council of 9 energies coming in. The White Gold Eagle, Fly High with the Sacred Condor. Japan 5.0 and Hokkaido, also Ring of Fire. 44.384 latitude, 147.726 longitude, 81 kilometers depth. 9 code coming in. Vanuatu 4.812 of the Divine Feminine. The Philippines on the Ring of Fire 5.1. Another 4.8 in the Philippines of the 12 Divine Goddess. Puerto Rico, another new Atlantis activation 3.0. Indonesia had 3 activations right in a row on the Ring of Fire. We had a 4.3 of the 7, a 4.4 of the 8, and then another 4.3, 7.8.3 coming in. And this formed a mini pyramid, a triangle, all close to the equator, and one directly on the equator, all within the tropics of Pachamama. So these are all synchronic with the Divine Feminine, the Divine Goddess, the new Lemuria, of the sacred Magdalene of every rose. The sacred condor flies high, freely into the light. We start today again with the Sabian symbols. The moon is at 18 degrees, 19 minutes, Scorpio. The sun is at 16 degrees, 18 minutes, Aquarius. The Sabian symbol for 19 degrees, Scorpio, A parrot listening and then talking repeats a conversation he has overheard, and there are many parrots in this realm repeating things that they've heard, regardless if they are true or not. Today, the Sabian symbol for the sun, 17 degrees Aquarius, a watchdog standing guard, protecting his master and his possessions. From astrologyweekly.com, today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica. Light mission: as the great light waves reach your world, see the great arrival to your shores for the feminine light being, Mother Gaia, to see the great light assimilation taking place and to know each step, each breath is leading you along the great light path. Understand you have just entered this new light paradigm. So be gentle with yourself, have patience as your collective community awakens and adjusts to this light synthesis. You simply need to follow the higher light source, the beloved higher light reality of your world. Follow the light path and your personal light journey, which is part of your mission to seek forgiveness and inner peace. Hold light for your world. Be at peace. Follow the path of the highest light. Be a messenger for humanity. Be light. We thank you for this light transmission. The Arcturian Collective from KarenLithica.com. Today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Judith Kusel. Expansion. The expansion of the new earth is so rapid that it catapults us into a much higher way of life and being. In this moment, when all seems to be still, a kind of hush, know that everything is busy gathering momentum, and whence this will be released, many souls will be lifted beyond anything they even envision right now. Many souls have been prepared for this over many lifetimes on Earth, and their home galaxies and star systems, and more than this on universal levels. I explained to my students last night about how their own soul is a universal master. The soul is birthed in divine perfection, in perfect divine mastery. Yet through its sojourns on earth and incarnations on planet Earth, so many lost themselves in the fray, and thus only live not even a fraction of what their soul is capable of being when it stands in the fullness of its mastery. During this mass expansion, when those souls who are ready to step fully into the new earth in the higher dimensional vibrational state, assuming their higher bodies, all will be returned to the degree that the soul is ready to receive, and use these powers in the highest and best ways for the highest good of all concerned. With this expansion will come teleportation, bilocation, telepathy, intergalactic travel, interdimensional travel, without needing a spacecraft, but traveling by means of the soul power alone. Indeed, one will be able in one instant to travel universally and interdimensionally, as well as project holographic images of self wherever one chooses to go and be. I absolutely love this moment, for the portals are now wide open for those who truly wish to leave and have left the old earth behind them forever. Indeed, more the old earth disintegrates, the more everything will appear which has been hidden, and indeed all will be brought to the surface. Before all disintegrates, evaporates, dissolves, this is indeed such a change that it dims the great floods when Atlantis destroyed itself. The flooding is now of the sacred fires, which literally transmute the old, and indeed change all forms from one state into a much higher state, the fires of purification in the highest degrees. Know that if you allow yourself to be transformed, transmuted, transfigured, you will experience moments of sheer awe and wonder. Indeed, this transformation will continue, and you will start stepping into cosmic timelessness, where all is one. Words fail me here. I see this clearly and am shown this, but I have no human words to describe it. Miracles are happening. Yet these miracles are within and not so much outward. It is what is happening in the invisible planes which indeed will impact what appears on the outside world, and here I talk about the 3D, the old earth, as all disintegrates, is transmuted and transformed. We are in for the ride of our lives, and indeed stepping into the age of miracles. From JudithKusel.com, today, from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. Yesterday's collapse of the narcissists triggered their dramatic reactions. If you have been or are under attack, know it comes to the surface to purify. This experience may be testing your level of surrender, trust, and faith in God's miracles. Regardless of what is occurring in your external environment, today's energies indicate you are in a very solid, stable, fruitful position. In fact, you're being guided to enjoy yourself, knowing that all is being handled by the Most High. The Divine Feminine Christs are being put on your royal thrones, claiming your birthrights of the land and being one with Gaia. We are all emotionally healing the heart of stone for our new crystalline heart of gold. Today is all about the healing of deep unconscious, subconscious, emotional wounds of your soul for rebirth. Help from the Divine Masculine Christ is supporting the restoration of the feminine's confidence, courage, and support. This action of the masculine helping the feminine is bringing hermetic and harmonic union to the masculine and feminine roles and relationships. This is the natural original state of embodiment we are restoring, of masculine-feminine unity, wholeness, and partnership. After father trauma and abuse under distorted masculine control, the created fear of men are neutralizing. That distorted masculine narcissistic template is over for good. We are all being asked to align with leaving that beast system and heal from all trauma and stored memory from those timelines. The original state of divine masculine-feminine union is alchemizing through the new moon. Know that the masculine, including your Father, Yahweh, are fully taking care of you, filling your well, restoring your heart and emotions. Their new frequency and embodiment of the Holy Spirit within them is expressing herself to you. Take a leap of faith in the divine masculine Christ's arms and be carried. Accept and receive. God is saying you are on the right path, the path of victory. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Camilla Ackerstrom. With the new higher timelines comes totally new divine feminine light codes for us to receive and awaken, and also to anchor and integrate into our bodies. These new codes and the true feminine wisdom are available for us now as the awakened wisdom of the Sophia feminine Christ consciousness and the template of the restored divine feminine are completely anchored. She, the true goddess, the mother consciousness, is fully returned. Today from Divine Brostar of the Light, Pars Kute, we are the influencers for accelerating our ascension. Live life as the divine being we are. Let our love soar and guide us every step of the way. We are here at this momentous transformational shift of our existence. We are experiencing already the changes in our world, moving from 3D consciousness to higher consciousness and merging with our God and Goddess frequencies and dimensions. On a physical level, we are at the threshold of great prosperity and peace for humanity. The deep state and the cabal has lost their control and power over the people. Governments are changing for the better. People will wake up to the lies and deceptions brought forth from the mainstream media once the truths become evident. What is our purpose? To be co-creators. It is first in our words, actions, and thoughts that we can influence all those around us. As we are uplifted in frequency, we do the same for others even if others don't see it as we do. It is all about the frequency we carry, and we radiate it out to others. We are the creators of what is. With sacred love of one, Pars Kute. From Divine Sister of the Light, Laura Pleiadian. 37 into 73 coming in. Heaven on Earth, a whole. Starlight activations 1 of 111. This is the first of 111 Starlight activations. Entering this transition of light awareness, we merge throughout the universe with our own starlight. Now, as you hear this, the DNA activation begins. Starlight, star bright, activating our own light. Living as the star born, here on earth, is not the norm. Aware of the heavens and glorious worlds, we call upon them to activate threefold, the emerging star home and the new earth world, enfolded in the starlight, encircled by the counsels of glorious light, and transpiring before my eyes, this fifth-dimensional, divine city of light is superimposed around us. I enter the chambers of light and the temples of light, and open wide the doors to this city of light for all to enter. The body through which I am superimposed in levitates to the highest sacred altar. to which the codes of light shimmer and rise, spreading throughout the universe, signaling it is time, it is now, reverberating throughout all worlds and dimensions, this activation, reaching all those starlit in their essence, completing the circle of activation, anchoring in this new earth, golden city of light. The glorious Elohim and the divine council of light are present along with twin souls from Venus, anointing all with their love, making their home in this sacred city as the new golden city for all starborn, blessing this continuous activation throughout the universe, born in another universe, here now. From newdivinehumanity.com. 144 coming in now. Today from the Archangelic Calendar. Gaia is in Circe's will. Circe, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will. The current setting element is Earth, which in this application is another way of saying that we are solidifying the profound, non-physical changes that have taken place. The binary and hexadecimal conversion rate is present by request, and it opens more gates as we become more aware of different mathematical perspectives. These two numerical systems are the same systems that AI prefers. We have been engulfed in higher dimensional energy that some call the omnipotent wrath. This term is just a poetic way of saying that cosmic cleansing energies will flush through the macro system, removing all that no longer serves reality. Infinite expanding creator source is always growing and progressing. The physical reality we are experiencing now originates in the past. This truth means that we are way behind the growth of the sum of the whole. When issues arrive, we rely on physicality to rectify the situation the same way we rely on our white blood cells to protect the body from a virus. We developed the immune system in the womb and perfected it through experience. Such is our relationship to the sum of the whole. Our higher timelines are firm, grounded, and shielded. Even if the earth tore apart, we would be safe on a giant landmass floating in the cosmos, with all out needs and wants fully met. The faith we need is in the knowledge that we are truly protected, loved, and adored. When we speak about our reality's mechanics, we exist on a planet that rotates around a star. That star is within a solar system, one with a network of stars, traveling within an ever-moving galaxy. This is also on a string of galaxies within a universe, within a multiverse. Then we must work in the fact that within this cosmic order, multiple timelines and possible settings exist, all of which can change with or without prompting. The fact that we be conscious of this is even more of a blessing, as we can see divinity work on a macro scale when we dare to ponder such notions. You are intertwined with this majesty and must have faith in its divine rhythms and the knowledge that reality is made by divine design. 5D and Legion News. The legions will not allow poverty to run rampant on our planet. The earth is abundant and made for all of its inhabitants, not some but all. There is no conceivable benevolent reason for poverty. It's a consequence of not living in the status quo. We will be issuing a full-blown effort to ease humanity's suffering by the extinction of the systemic struggle. It has been well advertised, the amount of help coming into Africa. Kudos to the legions. This continent seemed like the forgotten land until we assisted on its healing. The response has been galactic, metaphysical, astrophysical, and supernatural, but there is still much more to go. Like all of us, Archangel Michael has evolved and has been promoted. He is working more like an Elohim now, and the burden of his former job has landed upon Archangel Leo, Archangel Isaac, and Archangel Zadkiel. The trio decided to share the responsibility rather than replace him. This promotion also means that it will be easier to see and contact Michael than ever before, as he will be very accessible via macro telepathy. We are witnessing humanity wake up from its slumber. People were very unconscious of their effect on Earth. Now, people are more globally conscious than ever. Compassion and willingness to do good are at an all-time high, and we are aware that the media won't cover this story, so we encourage you to look inside your heart to hear this special report. We must respect free will by allowing people to walk off the proverbial cliff if they so choose. This respect is a courtesy that we would all wish for ourselves, as the spirit's rhythms need such freedoms to grow. Don't be fooled by anything that is happening around you. We are directly in the middle of massive cosmic changes. These type of events do not manifest the way a Hollywood movie would present. It's macro changes that change the micro, and it happens in the subtle body first and manifests via inspired motion. Death is impossible, but it is possible to end a conscious personality. This statement means that even the non-physical can experience acute change and leave their setting for various reasons. When a metaphysical strike hits an evil, it does not necessarily destroy the being's personality. This technique is only done by the right hand in the appropriate circumstances. We have 3 new legions to work. The Merciful Legion is full of beings who left former factions after trying to plead the case for decency. The Ambassador's Legion handles all diplomatic negotiations and general public relations. The Healer's Legion, which sounds like a group of healing specialists because they are, the Healer's Legion, is also nicknamed Archangel Raphael's Special Forces. To be noted, one can belong to multiple legions at once. Philosophical buffet. There are more broken channels in spirituality than on a smash TV. Please be advised, the only valid message is to look within and trust your inner higher connection to infinitely expanding Creator Source. Once you firmly get this truth, it is essential to relay that inner higher self is all that anyone needs. The primary issue with this message is that it does not sell many books or put many people in seats, but it is the only real message, and everything in life is not about marketing. Many evils are born in laziness, although greed also plays a part. Laziness is its real root. Laziness is the foundation of slavery and poverty, and we cannot stress that it should vacate from the human psyche as soon as possible. No one is going to get anywhere by pushing the buck on to an unwilling participant. Like Bodhidharma says, before you are enlightened, you chop and stack wood, and after you become enlightened, you chop and stack wood. There is no level of consciousness where you are above physical labor. When someone becomes of higher consciousness, the entirety of humanity benefits. We are well aware of critical mass. There is no denying that a collective thought grid connects the hearts and minds of all life on this planet and beyond. This truth means that what I know, you know. This web of information is in the subconscious of all conscious life. True prophecy does not need someone to fill in the blanks for it. It is not up to interpretation and does not require hours of explaining or research to get all the moving parts to fit into place. Prophecy manifests as it sounds, with no room for interpretation and no need for an elaborate backstory. The issue is that hope can sometimes turn into fantasy when we engulf ourselves in the physical with no understanding of the mechanics that run the quantum. There is no need for anger. Most of humanity is asleep. This is simply a coping mechanism. This next statement may feel like a jab through the heart of New Age spirituality because it is. The more aware we are of others' suffering, the more compassion can form. We cannot close our eyes to the entirety of existence and pick and choose who we have a heart for based on their esoteric knowledge. No one entered this reality intending to suffer, yet it is ever present. When we take an honest look at each other, we can love each other, and this does not fit into the vernacular that everyone attacks what they think about, so everyone gets what they deserve. The entire notion is dogmatic and again loses the actual message, which is to look within and discover all that is needed is present there. The more aware people are of others' suffering, the more action they are inspired to take to rectify the situation. No governmental policy will affect your enlightenment. No one else can hinder or enhance your inner journey. Put your faith where it needs to be, in your inner higher divine, where there is landscape, artists, and experience in its entirety. Everything is not about earning currency. There is no way to justify an evil motion by saying it makes money or creates jobs. This notion is very outdated and should evolve as soon as possible. An omnipotent mind will battle belief for some time before completely taking over. This conflict is necessary for the comfort of the transforming being, and it is one example of how nature works, gradually but steadily. Again, we urge you not to look upon prospective leaders' words, but their actions. When a master completes searching, there is nothing left to offer them. The tools for today are in the description below, and we will transmit some of the assignments for today. There are many codes in the assignments, so be sure to check those out also in the link in the description on our website, primedisclosure.com. So we'll start with yesterday. The question was, how do we break humanity from their spell? The subconscious of all has spoken. Some feel that it's easier to reset than fix their faulty engineering, and thus it is less painful to walk their path asleep. The situation is a natural response to change and should be viewed as such. We will ring the bells of compassion for all beings to remind them that there is another way. Remember, at any moment a choice can change anyone's fate. Superposition and astral travel to the 4th and 6th dimensions. 1111 coming in. You will find gigantic and identical bells and simultaneously strike them repeatedly. Luckily, time travelers have come into this timeline to work malevolently. Now we can go to many more places and work benevolently. We'll be doing this often, so please get comfortable with astral time travel. This assignment needs to revisit Night of Broken Glass, November 9th through 10th, 1938, was a horrible atrocity that started the momentum for World War II. Go back to this place and time, stop the energy with violet flame and sword and shield. We also need to erect many stairways to heaven in the area and help transmute the suffering of those who experienced it. The actions of evil beings in Antarctica during World War II is undeniable. We must go back to the 1940s and violet flame the entire continent. Then we must re-engineer the temples on the Great Plains, as they are the main points of manipulation. An excellent approach to the temple's recalibration is violet flame, orange flame, indigo flame, platinum flame, rainbow flame, white light, pink light, light blue light, golden light, yellow light, red light, emerald green light, rainbow plasma. Travel back to the Spanish Inquisition and stop the energetic efforts of those atrocities using the violet flame and sword and shield. The invasion of South America by malevolent conquerors is a manual battle, meaning a good deal of sword work, and we will win with rainbow flame and sword and shield. In 1894, Chinese-Japanese war is a tough pill to swallow, and with violet flame and with plasma of all intensities and colors, we can ease the suffering it caused. Hegra, or Madain Sali, is a Saudi Arabian city slumbering for 2,000 years. The energy of the area is not ready for an influx of visitors. To properly prepare this life-altering portal, we will send the following modalities: violet flame, orange flame, indigo flame, platinum flame, rainbow flame, white light, pink light, light blue light, golden light, yellow light, red light, emerald green light, and rainbow plasma. An organization near and dear to our hearts that rescues trafficked children, Operation Underground Railroad, goes on missions to save children. We wish to help them in any way possible, but we will give them a metaphysical boost in this instance. Send Operation Underground Railroad the following lights: white, pink, light blue, gold, yellow, green, red, teal, rose gold, silver, orange, indigo, violet, platinum, diamond, rainbow. Send Operation Underground Railroad the following ray lights: white ray, blue ray, yellow ray, pink ray, green ray, ruby ray, violet ray. Help ease Earth's pain by holding the images or representation of the following scenes and shattering them with a metaphysical strike: World War I, World War II, global corruption, poverty, greed, betrayal, hate, malice, war in general, and malicious intent in general. You are welcome to do the same with any micro issue as well. The grids we created beyond space and time with the mammals of the ocean are incredible. Please reinforce the rainbow grid with rainbow lightning and rainbow plasma. We will be issuing the largest macro violet flame effort of all time as we engulf the multiverse in a violet flame. There are many ways to enhance the energy of a power spot. Electricity is the most common, but success will come with enough of any metaphysical modality. Areas in need of a stairway to heaven: Trenton, New York City, Philadelphia, Hanoi, Grand Rapids, Cairo, Berlin, Paris, the Sahara Desert, more than a few, Madagascar, Atlanta, Rio, Sao Paulo, Lima, Santiago, Chile, Caracas, Venezuela, Cali, Colombia, the Dominican Republic, San Juan, Hawaii, Shanghai, and Bali. We have a massive opportunity to combine efforts with many other benevolent groups in an attempt to sing a song in universal oneness on Earth and way beyond. We will send the following metaphysical modalities to the entirety of the cosmic universe. Modalities to send: violet flame, orange flame, rainbow flame, white ray light, blue ray light, yellow ray light, pink ray light, green ray light, ruby ray light, violet ray light, yellow plasma, red plasma, green plasma, diamond light, indigo light, and rainbow light. Thank you for your service from the ArchangeliCalendar.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Last quarter moon in Scorpio, turbulent emotions are stirring at this turning point in the lunar cycle. With the moon opposite Mars in Taurus and square the sun in Aquarius, hard truths emerge that have the potential to liberate us if we choose to accept them. Frustration, anger, and impatience are all signs that something needs to be released. Follow your intuition. Instead of fighting to retain control, maybe we need to do the opposite to free ourselves from the ties that bind. Channel your strength and passion to create the future you desire. Release old conflicts, inner and outer. The Sabian symbol of this moon is a woman fecundated by her own spirit, is great with child, a symbol which speaks of profound wholeness and natural creativity. This is a powerful moment of transformation and rebirth. Honor the creatrix within as she brings forth new life. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 52, Yellow Cosmic Human. Cosmic is the name for the number 13, and its key words are endure, transcend, and presence. The last day of a wave spell is often the trickiest because you must process the 13-day journey you are completing. If you began this wave spell of the yellow sun consciously with the intent of enlightenment, you should have experienced eureka moments along the way. Before moving on to the next 13-day journey, it is important to ponder and digest what you have learnt in this one in order to make the most of it. Today is the yellow human day, which represents channeling, free will, and wisdom. There is a lot of poetry to be found in the patterns of the Zolkin, and the connection between the first and last days is always interesting. We began with the yellow sun, and the final destination brings us to the yellow cosmic human. This suggests that the quest for enlightenment results in channeling wisdom, or in other words, opening ourselves up for divine knowledge. The free will enters into the equation because it is up to us to do whatever we choose with the knowledge we are gifted. So on this cosmic day, consider what you've learnt and remember, you are a vessel to be filled, so remain open. Today's guide is Yellow Warrior, which represents questioning and intelligence. Warriors have iron willpower, and to be guided by this energy today can lead us on a quest. That quest may be for knowledge, as intelligence is a key word associated with warrior. Much can be learned today, but it may be a battle. It may be a little enduring, but if you are strong-willed, you will succeed in your mission. The challenge of the day is white wind, which represents communication. If you are a white wind, today will test you, but it's not a bad thing. You know you must try harder to listen to your intuition, so make that your mission today. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, 1122 coming in, Yellow Cosmic Human, Kin 52, 4 February 2021. Cosmic Illumination. 422021 equal 4241 equal 425 equal 47 equal 11 equal 2. 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude. 11 Portal Gate, Polarity. 2 Partnership, Cooperation, Union, Twins. Kin 52 equals 7, Magic, Alchemy, Mystic, Solitude. The energy today is expansively awakening our cosmic intelligence, magical and totally illuminating. Day 13 in the yellow sun wave spell is the final day in the cycle of light. We reach completion and thus are graduating from Earth School with full honors. as the true divine masters that we are. Day 13 is a day of transcendence where we leave behind our old selves, shedding our heavy burdensome coats, and donning our beautiful luminous rainbow coats of infinite colors, radiating our full luminosity. Tone of creation, cosmic, is the last and final tone of creation, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess, and synchronic natural time. We have arrived, add some, I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Cosmic action transcends power, endures essence, presence as we conclude our 13-day cycle of seeking more light and wisdom. In order to embody Buddhic consciousness, we realize that we have transcended the thinking mind as we become pure consciousness, floating endlessly in the sea of cosmic presence. Graduation day, you are born anew this day as the new cosmic human, the true sovereign leaders and rulers of Nova Gaia. Step up and claim your throne. Spend some time in nature today, communing with God, Goddess, Spirit, to forge a stronger and purer connection to your source of wisdom. Focusing on the greater good and the whisperings of Spirit will put you on the right path to expressing your pure creative soul's essence. Become the hollow bamboo and channel the inspiration of Spirit through your influential wisdom, music, dance, yoga, breath, singing, light language, and whatever form of wind that seeks to whistle through your being. Hold no fear and allow it to flow effortlessly. Radiate your inner light and allow others to see in the dark, guiding them back to source. In this transcendent phase, we totally surrender to Spirit through our precious hearts. Love is the bridge to Spirit, reaching across worlds to allow Spirit's calling to be done, surrendering fully to listening and channeling messages from Spirit, whose purpose is to unite all in the one cosmic heart of creation. May wisdom dawn in us, may wisdom ripen in us, may wisdom be transformed into right action, may right action reap the harvest, may everything be known as the light of mutual love. Ayum Hanub Ku, Ivam Maya I Maho. All hail the harmony of mind and nature. Excerpts from the Mayan prayer of the 7 galactic directions. Today's question is, how can I reclaim my cosmic independence and divine sovereignty, becoming a beacon of light to guide and influence others using my cosmic intelligence? And so we bid adieu to our small yellow human, who is now replaced with cosmic ebb, our divine yellow human. We are not the same humans that we were 13 days ago when we commenced this journey of enlightenment with Ahau, the magnificent yellow sun. Our golden chalice has expanded to hold greater light, and we have learned to radiate like the true light bearers that we are. No more light workers, we are now the light holders, the beacons for others to follow, drawn to our light, in order to navigate safely through the chaos and turbulence into the source of all that is. You have found your way home, precious hearts. Now it is time, in this new time, to illuminate the path for those souls following in your footsteps. As the great awakening unfolds, we finally leave the past behind, expanding our ability to receive as we hold and embody more radiant solar light. Tomorrow we are blessed with our new golden wings and learn to fly with Ben as our guide, Red Skywalker, the angelic messenger and galactic explorer, as we commence a brand new wave spell, and our journey through the dream spell continues. Divine blessings for your regal cosmic coronation today. Cosmic salutations, precious hearts. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 52, Yellow Cosmic Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to influence. Transcending wisdom, I seal the process of free will with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of intelligence. And on this powerful day of awakenings and activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below this video with the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for supporting our work through pledges on Patreon and donations on PayPal. If you'd like to support our work and lineage of the eagle and the condor, divine union, Heros Gamos, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/primedisclosure. And I'd like to take the time to thank Divine Sister of the Light Sylvia Stoger for your donation today. We also have a link in the description if you'd like to make a one-time donation to our cause on PayPal. Thank you all for your support. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. Thank you, Divine Sister of the Light Arifa, for your purchase of the Goddess Totem. She'll be coming to you with the divine codes of sacred union and divine goddess energies. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light Stephanie for leaving that beautiful comment and review on Etsy. If you could do us a favor, if you've purchased one of these goddess totems, if you could leave a review and feedback on her page, we'd appreciate that. And if you'd like to purchase one of my queen's sacred works of art, you can do so at lunagoddessart.com. We will end today's transmissions from our divine Huna Brostar of the Light Li Parare. Draw energy from the center, inner force, power, sacred space, back to zero, flashing center, pillar of light. Stand your ground, hold the field. Regain what's lost, anti-clockwise, reboot, regenerate, energy flow, symbiotic with nature, potency essence, liquid semiconductor, atomic elements, quantum crystal alchemy, light code interface, singular fusion with source, heart phase shift, telepathy, star body consciousness, cosmic warrior priest, close omega sign, remove glitches, distortion, back to light and sound, ordained by heaven, square root of one, prime timeline, kingdom of conscience, holographic vibration, frequency rising, temple of light, Godhead, all power to all people, omnipresent, omnipotent, love unmasked, intention of highest order, footnote, 77 power 911, viral mutation, psyops warfare, contaminated DNA signal, machine data mine. So thank you all for joining us today and for continuing supporting us on this great mission of this great awakening and the ascension of Pachamama, Mother Earth. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Keep walking your sacred path with heart. Divine beings of light, the eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.